going to have to play this game, Chris. I think a lot like the way that they played, and obviously better than.
Now for Detroit, mismatch. Harris against Collison. And it's put back in, but in the win in Memphis. Indiana shooting almost 39% from three-point range as Jackson makes it 4.
Been at a high level.
Collison off the 30-point game on Wednesday. He had 20 in the first half and hits his first shot.
Well, he was
3-3 at home. Detroit is 3-3 on the road. He has been struggling the last 2 games.
That's defend. If you don't, you allow for offensive rebounds, and Detroit is very good when they play that way.
Show and go by Bogdanovich. No question, Indiana has one of the top athletic training staffs in the business. They've been honored time and time again. The 6th Indiana league.
They get the basket doing not what we talked about, which is finishing defensive plays, and you do that by being able.
And Turner has Indiana's second 3. The 2 biggest Pacers have made the 3s, and that is
too strong. It's too high, so Bogey didn't get a chance to keep it and get a shot. It gets to the rim. He wants to try to find the basket.
Yeah, so both of his baskets are on drives to the rim, and that's Harris.
Yeah.
First 14 games.
That's what happens when you get the freedom to shoot those at any time.
Oladipo gets the roll.
Great help there by Thaddeus Young, because Jackson wanted to take off.
Jackson scores. His second, he was out of bounds. And now Jackson in transition hits the 3.
Stay solid on your defense. You're down at 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Bradley drives and scores.
Came out of the paint.
Yeah, they already have 12 paint points of their 20. And Young tossed it in. And the turnovers. Harris cut off.
Yeah, with good help.
Heil, that's why you heard a cheer here. Ball is loose, picked up by Young. Saturday, spend your holiday weekend here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
Yeah, that Tolliver play. See, can he guard you?
Sabonis, blocked by Moreland. Has it, as Detroit has a 5-point lead. Shot clock, game clock, 7-second difference, and a second 3 by Canard. Hit 7 of his last 11 from three-point range. 1 second to play. Smith away and banks it in.
That's good. That's a good bad. Yeah, right.
Well, as we start this second quarter, we're joined by the head coach of the Fort Wayne Mad Ants of the G League as Galloway hit.
Invited the entire organization to Fort Wayne here, and this is a great seat, by the way. For the most part, and we've been doing a lot of different things. You know, we're not very big. You know, obviously we had some rookies and some younger guys, and being with them was great also this summer.
Now you've been coming along. Just talk about it, your guys, your team, and what you like about it, what you'd like to see get better at.
Well, you know, have experience in the G League, which I think is always a positive, and then we have some young guys like Ben Moore, who's playing 2 veteran NBA guys going against the youngest guy in the NBA with EK. It's going to be a great challenge for him. He's excited as one, and then Edmund Sumner is the other one. So basically those guys are our Pacer players, and they're Mad Ants.
Rich short.
Yeah, that was short, even though he got a good screen.
When the Detroit bench is 6 of 8 from, they're playing at a fast tempo. Skip pass, Bradley has come back in, his 3 perfect.
You not often get back with the same tempo.
Bogdanovich tried to draw the foul, made the basket anyway. Blocked by Turner.
Great block too, because that was a point where Bradley was trying to get into Turner, and Turner was able to stay clean. And what a terrific pass there by both up before Drummond got there.
That's no good.
He's got a fast break here. Let Drummond get this.
Has cut the lead to 9.
Well, they switched it now. Yeah, they switched it. They've been
hard in 12 years. They are 10-4. It's the middle game of a 3-game road trip as Harris goes backdoor.
They got a
14.5 points. But it was Detroit that won in the Motor City a week ago as Oladipo. Coming in his first 4 years, he was a 35% shooter. Inside to Turner, and Young pounds it home. Ball loose, picked up, Drummond got it.
Wow. He threw that pass to get you a good stop going into this half.
They were looking for Bogdanovich.
Ooh, shake him up. Darren Collison. That's the best.
Clanks it off the rim.
appropriately stated. That was a clink.
Oladipo in transition.
To get rhythm, and they never really were taking out any of their possessions. They got a shot up almost every time.
And there's Turner delivering on. Now Young backs it in.
Well, he wants to make him pay on the other end. Thad had 13 points in the game, and I don't think he believes in the post.
Their season, if you will, the Big Ten championship in a few weeks. Pacers 7 straight to start, but Drummond ends it with a dunk score. He's out there as Harris goes one-on-one. Harris at the rim. So back to...
That's one that you may have to look at if you Miles Turner to find a way to dunk it out.
Bradley up and under 6. Sure what he wanted to do.
He was looking to see if Drummond was coming early. He was going to throw it to Miles.
And now Johnson a 3.
Different intensity than they did beginning of the game. I thought the Pacers' intensity was better. Started off. And got to put it in, so you might as well stay at it.
Bradley flying by Oladipo, step back 3, perfect.
Eyes are too good to get a wide open shot like that.
Blocked by Harris. And Detroit has come out of this timeout red hot. Jackson the teardrop. And
talked about transition. You got a problem. Here's a turnover.
And it's a 4-on-1, and Jackson lays it in for an...
But here's the end. This is the makeup for everything. The makeup for everything has got to be on it by yourself. That's all right. That's a pretty smart play.
Blocked by Drummond. Little Caesars Arena in downtown Detroit. And this guy has been a big factor by Young. And I guess the point that I would make, when Indiana made that run, and here's Oladipo with a 3. In the corner again, Bradley, shot clock down to 5.
Great block by Victor. That's what I was worried about, him at the rim, and they get the offensive rebound.
Bogdanovich in transition. Percentage points higher than his career high through the hands of Drummond.
He couldn't handle it.
Bogdanovich
feeling
for another 3.
You can see he's feeling it. He can shoot it off balance and still make it like he did on that one. That's a good indication.
Has gotten this crowd alive here as Jackson hits.
Johnson trying to cover it much closer now.
Long 3, Oladipo, his 4th. Gets the roll. I'm Kristen Aaron. We'll be joined later by Jeremiah Johnson and Eddie Gill. Luke Kennard, they leave him open, and he hits a 3. Lance Stevenson, who starts the 4th quarter against Anthony Tolliver. The jumper by Lance is good.
A good block out there by Sabonis. Otherwise, Drummond would have had an easy basket.
Look at Victor.
Got it pushing.
He goes coast to coast, finds Joseph. Bogdanovich for 3.
Ooh, yes. Like
the 2. Has to take it and nearly made it, nearly tipped in. Stevenson got it.
Got it again and in.
Sabonis on the baseline makes it a 1-point game.
They're not getting the same kind of shots. They got open shots.
Smith, basket and a foul for Ish Smith. All 5 bench players on the floor for the Pistons as Smith scores again.
That's what
rebound out to Tolliver. That's what happens on those missed 3s. Smith dicing again and scores.
That's a I thought more than reached up. Nice swing. That's all right. That's a good swing. That's all you want for.
Thad Young. Stevenson, a 3.
Yes.
Vincent, Sabonis, and Young.
See, but the ball started to move.
Stevenson
what a
tipped it in! 9 of his points in the 4th quarter. The Pacers have a 3-point lead. Harris to tie. Harris, Drummond, and Stanley Johnson. And that's a basket by Harris. Ball loose.
Good job. Pacers got their hands on it.
Collison up and under. Oladipo has it. A 3 to give the Pacers the lead.
Love the effort. Love the effort.
To Sabonis. Blocked by Drummond. 4 to shoot. Stevenson, a long 3.
Yes. How about land this second half?
2 of 2 from 3-point range.
Take it all
Sabonis
away. Take it all away.
To the basket. Pounds it home.
Yeah, they weren't
It's 1 away in Indianapolis. A huge come-from-behind win in front of a raucous Bankers Life Fieldhouse crowd. Depot knocked to the floor. Shot clock at 3. Collison, the runner,
yes.
banks it in.
There you go.